What's up guys, Lou here, and don't you hate it when you discover a potentially multi-million-dollar scam that's hiding in plain sight all over social media? Because I sure do. The other night, I was doing my nightly routine of doom scrolling through YouTube Shorts until 2 a.m. because, well, you know, your boy's a degenerate. And while scrolling through this endless pile of slop, I came across a video with only 2 likes. Now, when I usually see a YouTube short with less than a couple of hundred likes, my first instinct is to scroll right past. But this video I'm about to show you is far different from the average shitpost that I see on YouTube Shorts. This one actually hooked me. Take a look.
Snapchat in bio, 9,999 likes, and I'm still live. If you want to learn how to do this, message me on Telegram.
Now, when I first saw this video, my immediate reaction to it was, what the fuck? Why is this guy disguising himself as a woman on Tinder? What benefit does he gain from all this? Is it some weird fetish he has? Why is it so important to him that he has over 10,000 likes? Why is he sending over these guys to a Snapchat he's got? And then it hit me. I made a whole video about Snapchat, researching about how disgraced content creators can move over to this platform and make obscene amounts of money. And the way these content creators make their money is through traffic, something this guy's got all figured out. Now, if it's still not clear to you exactly what this guy's doing, let me explain. If you've seen my previous video on Snapchat, you know that the financial incentives on this app are insane. Content creators like David Dobrik and Shane Dawson have been able to salvage the remaining bits of their careers through Snapchat, earning upwards of $10 million a year. This is because Snapchat pays out its content creators based on how many stories they post a day and how many people are watching those Snapchat stories. But if you don't have a 5 to 10 plus year career on social media, it's going to be difficult to bring in a random person to follow and watch your Snapchat. The average person's Snapchat story does not offer much of an incentive for a random person to follow you. So how can the average person make money from Snapchat stories if they can't bring in random people? Well, this guy does it through a false identity. Through the use of dating apps such as Tinder and Bumble, this guy poses as a fake model, racks up likes from desperate men trying to find validation and attention from women, and then matches with them. And to add to the illusion that this is a real girl and not some fake model like it actually is, this guy uses a chatbot to bring these people over to his Snapchat and subsequently OnlyFans accounts, making it much more likely that they actually convert and give him money.
What the Snapchat AI bot does is it chats with your potential customers on Snapchat. So let's say that you're driving 1,000 to 2,000 ads on Snapchat daily. What the Snapchat AI bot's going to do is chat with your customers and it's going to drive traffic to your OF. A guy from Tinder adds a super hot girl. You start sending them all these fucking fake live snaps, all this fucking bullshit, come talk to me on OnlyFans, blah, blah, blah. Why would they subscribe? They might even think that that's a guy behind the profile. They might even think that it's a bot. So the conversion ratio is going to be extremely low. So in order to increase your conversions, you need a good chatting script and you actually need to send high quality Snapchats that can be fake or real. It doesn't really matter. But you got to get these guys engaged and you got to get them horny to the point where they're going to want to subscribe to your OnlyFans profile.
Hey guys, aren't you so excited for the future? I'm so excited when this shit is getting more real and real. No, I'm so excited. And the crazy thing is, even if a guy doesn't get a response from this chatbot, there's still a likely chance a guy desperate enough would just say fuck it and add the Snapchat anyway, bypassing the process of even having to match with them. Now, obviously not every guy is going to go through with this, but even a small fraction of a percent of 10,000 people is a decent amount of people. So any form of conversion is a win for these scammers. All of this is not even to mention those who will convert over to the Snapchat and then go out of their way to pay for these guys' OnlyFans.
The good thing about people from dating apps is they like to spend money. They already like your model, so it's a high chance that they're going to spend a lot of money with your model. I've seen some guys spend like up to $500 on one fucking model.
This guy said he made $500 off of one guy. $500? Guess I don't have to go into my shift for McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm a fucking bitch. One transaction just because he wanted this I can't even say girl, this fake model's attention. He put $500 into this guy's bank account. Now, I know what you might be thinking right now. Lou, womp womp. Their fault for falling for a fake account. I mean, there's a verification badge on these dating apps for a reason, right? You sweet child. Bless your heart. Well, first off, that's very rude of you and shame on you. And second, they've got that figured out too.
And I'm gonna verify this with my own face. There you go.
Get fucked by these scammers. They're getting good every day. They're getting better. Better watch out. Better not wake up and find your credit card drained. Yeah, that's right. You can't even trust the verified accounts on dating apps anymore. They found a way to bypass that security wall easily. I mean, this guy uses Face App. Anyone with $10 a month can do this right now.
This is the model that we're using here, and this is the real picture.
Which, by the way, I feel like I should just say, to save my ass, please don't do this. It's fucked up. You're preying on vulnerable people. Fucking shame on you. Now, if a representative from Tinder or Bumble or whatever dating app has this problem is watching this right now, if you're gonna have a verification badge and not update it to combat these scammers, what the fuck's the point? Why even bother? You're just adding a step and it's not helping anyone. It's annoying. I don't get it. How do the scammers know how to beat you at your own game? You're a multi-billion-dollar company and you can't afford some computer hackers, some software computer guys to go into this thing and be like, yeah, we gotta fix it to combat AI. Where's that money going to? Where? Just let me know. Let me know. Because I'm curious. Call me George because I'm curious right now, dude. Okay, now you might be thinking, well, Lou, it's not like everyone is doing this. It's not like it's all throughout Tinder. It's not like every other match is a bot, right? Again, you sweet child. You've got so much to learn. It's actually endemic. It's like every other account on dating apps is some weird ass airbrushed model with a bio that says, please come get pussy now this instant. Snapchat XXXVVVBB420, and I'm supposed to believe that's a woman? A woman wrote that? No, dude. No, I've been around the block a couple of times, okay? I may be only 24, but this hairline screams 36. I know my shit. And it's not necessarily because there are a lot of scammers on this app, although that is true as well. It's endemic because there are now ways to emulate thousands of phones through one computer. It's wild. Just take a look.
I'm gonna show you guys how you can literally have like 1,000 Tinder accounts in one phone.
That's right. This guy has thousands of emulated phones running through one computer so he can go back and forth to each different Tinder account. Because if you're gonna log in and log out of multiple different Tinder accounts on one phone, obviously those are gonna get banned. Tinder's stupid, but they're not brain dead. With each emulated phone having a separate Tinder account that he could go through and swipe on another 10,000 guys, he's catfished. And when these desperate, vulnerable people are brought into his Snapchat, he then converts them over to his OnlyFans account, which only brings him in even more money.
When somebody sees your OnlyFans profile, they got 3 things they could go by: the bio, the post count, the like count, and the profile picture and the banner. You have to make sure that all that's perfect. And if it's not, then you're not gonna get that much conversions.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I beg your fucking pardon. How did this happen? How have these apps not updated their code yet? It's not like this is a new phenomenon. I mean, this has been happening for the past 3 to 5 years. Well, I hate to break it to you, but it's usually because these apps don't care that their users are being scammed. You want to know why? Because any user using their app is only bringing in more traffic. And more traffic means more ads being tossed to you through these apps, which means more money being put into the pockets of these apps. It's an endless cycle. We lose money. The big corporate gains continue to keep gaining, and we're all fucked. And this is my main problem with the whole scam. These apps need to be held accountable. Guys, fellas, lads, men, male species, whatever the fuck. We need to do better. We just do. We need to do better. Because it's not me doing this shit. Is it you? It's you, isn't it? It's fucking you. I knew it. It's important to recognize these scams when we see them. And they're only gonna get better, so study up. I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't have every answer. I'm not a fucking miracle worker. And they're only gonna get better and prey on more of your insecurities. I can't stress enough how important it is to use your head when you're going through these accounts, looking through these pictures and these bios. Does this shit really read like a woman wrote it? I don't think so. I mean, come on, dude. It's not rocket science. And look, if you see a Snapchat in a girl's Tinder bio or Bumble bio, just wait until you match with her and discern from there whether or not it's a real person. I'm not saying every account on these apps are scammers, but holy shit, dude, is it bad. And look, trying to find love is always going to be tough. Believe me, I get it. But these won't go away unless we don't pay attention to them. Maybe just take a second to look at an account and be like, yeah, this doesn't look too legit. Because look, man, scammers are gonna scam, and scammers are going to prey on every single one of your insecurities to get you to empty your wallet. But they won't scam you unless you use your head. Regardless, the blame doesn't lie on these insecure men. It lies totally on these apps. Earth to Snapchat, hello. How about you reevaluate how much you pay to your creators? I've already talked about this before, but David Dobrik and Shane Dawson don't deserve $10 million plus a year posting garbage shit like this. And scammers are much less likely to use your app if you're not paying them money they don't deserve. And Tinder and Bumble and whatever the fuck, fix your AI face detection system. AI is getting better every day. And clearly these scammers are using it right, so what the fuck is your excuse? You're a billion-dollar company and you can't figure out how to combat these shady ass scammers doing this shit out of their parents' apartments. Figure it out. It's really that simple. These apps allow scammers to thrive with little to no punishment other than banning accounts, which usually is ineffective because the scammer is already on his 37th account on his 283rd emulated phone, making it that much harder to trace his next move. And while the guy I found through these shorts is clearly guilty, he's not the only one doing this. He's just dumb enough to post it online. The blame lies mostly with these apps who do nothing about it. They just fucking, I can't see shit. Fucking guy lost $2,000 on our app. Pfft, I don't care. Fuck am I supposed to do about it, bitch? Figure it out. No, you're the ones who should figure it out. The ones who can actually do something. The blame mostly lies with these apps who allow this kind of shit to persist. Let this video serve as a cautionary tale. I'm simply here to tell you about the need for change. Not only in online dating, but social media as a whole. I'm not necessarily targeting the scammers and telling them to stop because that's just an ineffective way to go around things. Give me your fucking money! Whoa there, robber. How about you stop because that's mean and you're a scammer. And frankly, I don't like mean scammers. So how about you just stop while you're ahead? But it's time for these apps to stop letting these guys get away scot-free. The people who use these dating apps are oftentimes vulnerable as it is, so it's massively important for these apps to offer at least some kind of protection against these scammers, so that people feel safe and secure in their pursuit for love, and not shielded out of fear of having your bank accounts drained by one of these scammers. Because honestly, this doesn't look like it's going away anytime soon.